just need some time to figure out why, so don't say anything.
Your secret. You do what you want with it.
It's like he's got his own spot in the world, but the outside don't come in.
It's alright. It's alright.
I love you, Miss Rosalie.
June boat right. Will you marry me?
Whoa, it's alright. 'Cause it's alright. Whoa, it's alright.
Man, you sure can pick them. Dream Girls. You pick Sex and the City. You pick all the good movies.
Thank you.
You just tell your management, I don't want to do any bad movies. Is that what? Is that how it works?
I would say that. It's just I don't even look at it like that when I'm selecting my roles. It's to me it's like, okay, finding a special reason to do it, or that it has a message and a purpose, and that's what I go by, and I do it for the love.
Talk about a cast that gets together and all meshed perfectly and bonded well. And I understand that there were some unusual methods used, like for your bonding with Dakota. What can you?
Well, first we initially had to have a meeting and we met just to see if we had the bond or in the chemistry, which I guess we hit it off right away. And she told me about her horse, I told her about my dogs, and we got acquainted with each other. And we also had to go through a little exercise that Gina, little tricky exercise she sent us through, where she sent us to a drugstore and gave us a grocery list and $20 and told us to go purchase some items and told me, Jennifer, whatever you do, don't hit anyone. What do you mean? We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into at the time. So we had to go through this exercise that was staged to see how we would react back in that time.
I understand that they only did 60s music on the set. That must have been something.
Yeah, it was cool though. We fell in love with it, and Queen and Alicia and I, we would sit and hum it all day. And Queen swears it needs to be on my album. Jen, you need to put this song on your album, which is Breakaway. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay,
That's actually in the film.
I can imagine a lot of humming and music going on behind us.
A lot of that every day. I was like, y'all, this is gonna turn into a musical. We keep singing.
Is it possible to get lost a little bit? Like I'm talking about, like in the scene where it's the story of Mary, as Queen's character was telling the story, and I'm getting emotionally involved in the story. I'm thinking, well, wait, I know the actors are just standing there reading, but to me, that was a powerful scene.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was. I think because it represented something and clearly strength amongst them, and it was something that they really believed in, and we all have our things that we look up to, and that just happened to be that. That was that base, that connection, and that was that bond between them.
You had a nasty makeup done on your head. When you're not filming, did you just kind of stare at that in the mirror?
Yeah, I did, and even when it wasn't there, like once I was wrapped for the day, I got so used to it being there, I would be looking for it, for it to be there, but it wasn't,
There wasn't a time when you weren't working or something that someone didn't look at you and say, "Oh, what happened?" Or I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, all the time, yeah, because it looked very real. Yeah.
Once again, as a music person, I mean, you're Queen Latifah. It's Alicia Keys. I mean, granted, did you immediately start, or did you try to talk shop, or did you kind of ease into it a little bit, or just?
They made me feel completely at home and welcome, and I've run and crossed paths with them several times on other occasions, and I mean, they're two people I've always admired and looked up to, so I was anxious and excited to work with them more than anything.
Yeah. Absolute pleasure. You knocked another one right out of the ballpark.
Thank you
so much.